Alright, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Korpi. We're just starting off the next day. We got the sunflowers in. Looks like they need to be sprayed for weeds, and we need some fertilizer. Let's check on our productions right quick. I don't think it's going to be too much longer before we're out of oats for flour. We need to come over here and move some out of the way. Yeah, we got 400 liters left, but we're topped out with productions. And let's see. We got a couple planks over here. Let me get the tractor over here and I'll move these so the rest can spawn in. And once we're done with the oats, we can turn the deactivate the grain mill for now, save a few dollars. But I think today we're going to get the fertilizer put on and probably go ahead and spray the weeds, and then we will probably skipping ahead for a few days until the sunflower, the canola is just about done. But before that, I want to make sure we load up the sawmill so it keeps running. We're starting to get a few little wood chips over there. And this flour right here we won't be selling. We're going to hold until we get the bakery, and we can actually make some good money out of it. Oh, I'm still too wide. Alright, there's going to be like 6 more spawns, so give me just a second to get all these moved. Alright, let me get these last 2 here. I should just about get the production empty. I don't know that we'll have enough to make another pallet with what's in there, but we can grind it up anyway. There we go. And I guess I better move the planks too, so they can keep producing. But I think they have a lot bigger storage area. Brakes failed me right there. Yeah, I think we sleep for a couple of months and make sure we have enough wood running in here to make the planks and the furniture and everything. Then we'll probably have enough to get us a new production, whether it be, these are furniture right here, that's the good ones, whether it be bakery or the straw hat production. I haven't decided yet. We don't have, come off the pallets. There we go. We don't have any more anything planted right now that's going to make flour or straw, so either one of them will be kind of limited, but we can go back to it later. Alright, there we go. Another thing too is I would like to, since we're running out of field space, eventually look into getting another plot of land as well. I'm straightening that one up a little bit. Close enough. Alright, that's all the fighting I'm going to do right now. gonna leave this pallet fork over here. I think after we get the fertilizer and weeding done, I might go and get a log grab so I can quit loading up tiny little pieces on a trailer and dragging it over. Now with having a sawmill, instead of selling the wood, it doesn't really matter about the size as far as price, because literally you're just using the liters of wood. But it just makes it a lot easier for me to be able to grab bigger pieces and put them on the trailer. We'll go ahead and get the weeding out of the way. Top it back up. This is going to be kind of difficult to see. I don't really see many weeds out here. Well, let's get into it. I was tempted to go buy a mechanical weeder. One, that's better on the score, and two, you don't have to keep buying liquid for it. But I think we'll use this up last time. Use this one for this time. It may be the last time we use spray if we can get away with it. Oh, there's a few little weeds in here, not many. Either way, I'll still cover the ground and we'll get it done. So let's get into a little time lapse here. Looks like I missed a couple plants right there. Let's see what the alright, the oats are done, so we can deactivate that. And that left us with 567 in the building that we can't get out just yet. Let's see how the weeds look. I believe I got them all. Let me back out right quick just to make sure. Yep, that's it. Perfect. Got it in one tank. Yeah, I had a really good response to the last episode we put out here in Korpi, so we will definitely keep the series moving. I think this episode is going to be a lot of sleeping through the night, but we're also going to be I think we're going to be making a fair amount of money overnight while we're sleeping with the sawmill going. Let's see what we have in here. We got a little bit. We'll try it. Gotta hurry up and get this home before it starts raining, because then I won't be able to use a crop sensor. Make sure we're on. Yup. Alright, let's get us a good zoom out here. This shouldn't take too long at all with this. The speed we can go with this spreader. So I was thinking about it while I was out here spraying weeds, as one does. I don't think I'm gonna go for the bakery. I think I'm going to take our time and save it up, and maybe instead of extending this field, I'm going to put in a little small field just to get some sort of grain to give to chickens, probably sorghum. Or maybe I could do barley or wheat. They just take longer, but we do get the straw off them. But I think I want to go for the donuts. The donuts that I've played before, they make a good profit. We just have to find a way of getting sugar, which is either going to be sugar cane or sugar beet. Neither one of them is really cheap to get into. I do have some real small sugar beet mods that would keep it cheap, but you know, take a little more time, which isn't a problem. So sugar beets may be the way to go, and I can also put those in with a planter. The only thing with sugar cane is you plant it once and you're done. You harvest it for several times. I mean, you can harvest it forever, but eventually you need to plow it if you want to keep your yield up real high. Alright, looks like we're going to have just enough fertilizer, which is good. Don't have to buy any more yet. So I think if we can make a good amount of money while we wait for one of these to be done, we will, let's not cut through the crop if we don't have to. We will go ahead and go with the straw production. I don't know that we'll make 70,000, but we'll make decent. And I also know I can cut some of the trees that were behind us here and extend the field that way some. But I got a little bit more land I can turn in the field to get something for the chickens. So I'm going to run to the store right quick and grab a log fork. Get this unhooked. And I will, I'm probably going to load up a, darn it. Oh, it's like a weeble wobble. They wobble but they don't fall down type of deal. Still need to pay that off, especially now that I've damaged it. Let me zoom back in. I'm going to head down here and we'll get us a log grab. That way I can load up bigger logs. I think I'll load up a trailer full of logs right quick. And we will load up the sawmill and I'll check it as we go through the days. But I think we're just going to sleep until one of them's done. And then we'll do a harvest for some oil, whether it be canola or sunflower. I'm not sure which one's going to be done first. Yeah, not playing with seasonal growths kind of throwing me off. I'm not used to that. You play it so long that way you just get used to it. Might as well top up with diesel while I'm here. That wasn't enough. What is it? You gotta be over here. Okay. So I always check and see if there's anything cheap. That header for the top liner is a great deal. How much is the top liner? 130,000. Okay. Well, that's actually a really good deal too. But I need a log grab. We will get this one. Roll over their stands a little bit. Now I'm going to see if I can grab this bag of seed just to take it with me and get it out of the way down here. I've done it a time or two before, but you got to be real accurate. There we go. I'm not sure if that'll hold it or not, but it makes me feel better. So I'm going to get back over here to the farm and then we'll get a load of logs. we got us a little trailer full here. This honestly is not the world's best trailer for logging, but you know, didn't really expect it to be. I do have to take the weight off the back to be able to connect to it. But it also gets it gets really back heavy because of how short it is in the front. But it'll make do for now. Alright, let's see if we can get these put in. Another 10,000. Since I don't want to get too logging heavy, I am going to go ahead and load up one more load of about 10,000 like that, and then we will rest until something else is done. So I will catch you back in just a little bit. Well, you can tell by the thunder the bottom has fell out on me. I got the sawmill up to about 32,000 liters before I started getting dumped on, so I was going to leave the log grab over there. But that should get us through for a couple of months. We can make a little money while we sleep. Let the production carry on. Drop this off. Yeah, it's a good storm. But I am going to go take a little nap, and I will bring you back when canola is ready, or we run out of wood, or some other event happens. I'll see you in a couple days. Shut this door. Alright, as you can see, I got an early start this morning. This is what we made while we rested, plus the canola oil. Actually, last month was the best month for it, so need to go ahead and get it sold too. The trailer's not happy about it, and the tractor's not happy either. So I'm going to bounce and bobble my way down here to the sell point at 2 to 3 miles per hour. Hopefully it'll help me going downhill a little bit. But I'll see you when we get down there. This is a little much, but I'll see you. Alright, the sales point is within sight. This definitely should have been 2 separate loads, but I really wanted to see how much it would make in one go. So yeah, if this was a real trailer, I probably would have destroyed the wheel bearings, maybe even the axles. But we made it. I think going downhill one time I hit 7 miles an hour, but the time I got off that hill it immediately went back to 2. Yeah, this is worse than driving the harvester back up to the farm. But as soon as it starts to sell, it'll lighten up and our pockets will get heavier, and that'll be good. I know we still got to buy the corn harvester, but I'm hoping to get another production going pretty soon. There we go, there we go. Something on the back. There we go, 37,000 with a 4,000 environmental score. We made 41, almost 41.5. That's a good payday. Cutting all the trees, that was and with a canola oil on there too. That was a good bit of work, but paid off. We're at 50,000. I think the corn header, which we need to go ahead and purchase before I forget. Nothing in the used sale. I've been checking the used sale here and there. The corn header we need is 4.9, 4 meter. I think this is the only one that ours will power. So we will go ahead and buy that. And I'm not going to buy a header trailer. I'm just going to drive down and get it, save a little money. But that gives us 40,000 we could look into a production with. We could also look at paying off the lease, because every day I did sleep it cost me $170. But that's not a great big deal. I really want the straw hat production, but that's another 30,000. The donuts wouldn't be too bad, but again, we don't have the eggs or the sugar yet. Alright, let's drop that off. We'll get over here and let's get in our harvester. Get this canola and get the mill back up and going. Just park this right here so I can get through. Oop, not the plow. And I have to switch this to manual. That is the other one. There we go, and we're still unfolded. So let's get in here and get this canola. And now that we have the headers, we're ready to go when the sunflowers get ready. I think they got maybe a month, maybe two, but I think it's just another month. And then we can really get the mill over there working. I'm hoping we have enough fuel to get through this. And once we get through this, I'll drive down and pick up the header and refuel it. So, but let's get into another time lapse right quick and see if we can get this canola done. There we go, just about got this one knocked out. Looks like our fuel held out for us, that's good. And there we go. Now I'm going to come over here and drop the header off, because I'm immediately going to go get the corn header, the corn sunflower header, and refuel this once I unload. I was thinking about what to do next. I think next episode we're going to come in this field. I think we got to reline it, but I'll double check that. But I think we're going to come in here and we're going to do a quick round of sorghum. It's a very fast growing crop, so then I think we're going to look into some chickens. We can go ahead and start collecting the eggs up and getting ready for donuts. Once we harvest the sunflowers over there, we may do sugar beets. I don't want to do the sugar beets in the massive. But then I got to find a way to turn sugar beets into sugar. That's another production. So that's what's killing me about this series. It's a good thing though. It's really making me think of how to do things. But when you can't just go sell your canola and you have to do something with it, makes everything more difficult. Which, like I said, is a good thing, because this thousands of hours I have on this game it's good to have something new. So I don't think this thing will be too slow on the way down, but on the way back up it's going to be killer. But I got to refuel it. I don't feel like dragging a barrel of fuel up top. Plus I got to get the corn header anyway, so I'll see you when we get down there. Yeah, downhill that was pretty painless. That was okay. This corn header looks big. I'm hoping this machine can power it. It attaches, that's good. And I do not have access, that's good too. Alright, looks like we may have our one there. Let's get over here and get some fuel. Not too close. There we go. I did look at some more combines again, and other than going with the same one we got on the Homestead series, which I don't want to do, $207 worth of fuel. There's nothing I can get that really is a big improvement without digging way into the money that we have. And, you know, I can live with this harvester for a while before I go just blowing all of our extra money. So we'll live with it for a little bit longer. Let's see how this thing does up the hill. Alright, while I deal with this, I believe it's going to be the end of the episode. I said next episode we will get some sorghum in and get some chickens going. But I really appreciate y'all tuning in and watching it. I appreciate the interest we had on the last episode. That was good. Any comments of some productions that we can get going to help us out on this series, please let me know. But other than that, I will catch you on the next one. I hope you all have a good day. Thanks for watching.